my name is Atma Tara, and I will be leading you through a Kriya for elevation today. We will begin by tuning in. Let's rub our palms together to create some heat. Eyes will be closed, hands pressed together with 5 pounds of pressure, fingertips spread wide. Thumb tips will be in and up at the sternum. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale. We will tune in by saying Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times, followed by the protection mantra. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Inhale for the protection mantra. Adgare name, Jugagare name, Sakare name, Sirire name. Adgare name, Jugagare name, Sakare name, Sirire name. Adgare name, Jugagare name, Sakare name, Sirire name. Inhale. And exhale, release. You're slowly floating your arms back down, placing them on your lap, and take Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra is the pointer finger and the thumb pressing together like this. And just come settled into your place right here. Just feel how you feel. Just notice anything going on in your body. Just notice your mind. And just know that there's nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Just here right now for the next hour for your yoga practice. And slowly float the eyes open. We'll start by warming up by coming onto all fours for a cat-cow position. Cat-cow, your back feet, your heels will be touching. Your hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. And if you take 2/5 splits, you're going to put them right between your knees. And that's how far your knees will be apart from each other. On the inhale, you're going to stretch, look up. And on the exhale, you're going to tuck your chin to your chest and arch your spine. And on the inhale, stretch, look up. Exhale, tucking the chin to the chest, pulling in the navel. Inhale, stretch, look up. And exhale, bring it in. And you can continue this, going slow at your own pace. And then once you warm up, you can increase the speed. look up, exhale, tuck it in. Inhale, come to neutral spine. Exhale, sit back onto the feet, stretching the arms out in front of you in prayer pose in Guru Pranam, and then putting your forehead to the ground. Back up to a neutral position and making big circles here with your body. And next time you come up to the front, switch sides, going counterclockwise. And back to a neutral spine. And flipping the feet, coming up into triangle pose, also known as downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here. Then you're going to pretend like you have a big dragon tail, and you're going to move your hips side to side like you're wagging your tail. Making sure you are inhaling and exhaling and not holding the breath. Coming back to middle, and then come back down to your knees. Take your right hand and put it all the way up into the air. Looking up at your fingertips. And then you're going to thread the right arm under the left. Placing the elbow onto the ground. Your right ear will be onto the floor. For a nice stretch here in the shoulder. And then you're going to bring the arm back up. And place it onto the floor. Next, taking your left arm up into the air, looking up at the left fingertips. And then threading it through the right arm, placing the left elbow onto the ground, your left ear onto the ground. And coming back up, lifting the left arm up into the air. And then bringing it back down to neutral position. Now you're going to come into easy pose. Easy pose is whatever is easiest for you. So that could be Indian style, that could be up, sitting back onto the heels, whatever is most comfortable for you. So we'll start the Kriya for elevation. This easy set of exercises is excellent as a tune-up. It systematically exercises the spine and aids in the circulation of prana to balance the chakras. So we will begin by doing Ego Eradicator. We're going to come up at a 60-degree position with our elbows locked, Our thumbs are going to be out like this. Our fingertips will be into the pads of our hands. So it's not going to be like a fist. It's going to be up a little bit more if the thumb's out. And as you raise your arms up to a 60-degree angle, you're kind of going to tuck your thumbs in so they're facing like this. We will be doing a breath of fire, which is the equal and inhale and exhalation. And we will be doing this for 3 minutes, and you may begin. Eyes are closed for this one. With the breath of fire, your navel will automatically pump as you're doing this breath. And if you're new to breath of fire, just do your best. If you ever feel dizzy, just come into long, deep breathing, but hold the position up here. And keep going. You're doing great, keep going. Make sure the eyes are closed. The focus will be in and up at the brow point. When we focus here, we get out of our thinking mind and more into the neutral mind. Less than a minute to go. Inhale, draw the thumb tips towards each other as if they were magnets, touching each other. Spread the fingertips up and wide. Hold the breath. Stretch up, tense everything in your body. And big exhale out. Another deep inhale. Hold, stretch up. And exhale, slowly floating the arms back down onto the ground. Placing the fingertips onto the ground, sending that energy into the earth. Just noticing how you feel, if there's any shifts that you have since the beginning of your class today. Just simply notice. and let it be. Next, still an easy pose, you're going to take your hands onto your shins and grab them. We're going to flex our spine forward by sticking out the chest. On the inhale, on the exhale, you're going to arch the spine and then back. So it'll look like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And Nelly will be joining us for some of class today. You'll see him off and on. He loves doing yoga too. So again, that's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. With this, your head will not be moving forward or back and forth. It'll be staying straight, and it's just your shoulders and that will naturally be moving along with your back. And you may begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again, eyes will be closed for this one. Your focus will be in and out, up at the brow point, setting you into the neutral mind here. There's the positive, the negative, and the neutral mind, and we want to be balanced. About 30 more seconds. Keep concentrating on your breath. You want to be hearing your breath. It should be so loud. On the inhale and the exhale. This is a good exercise. It stimulates and stretches the lower and the mid spine. And inhale. Exhale, release. Just relax here for a few seconds. Again, just noticing how you feel. These breathing exercises are also meant to oxygenate the blood. We should have about 21% of oxygen in our blood, but most of us only have about 15 to 16%. So these are really good to do, even if you just do a breath of fire for 3 minutes every day. It'll really help you take on more stresses in your life and just deal with any situations much better. So we'll still be an easy pose. If your legs are starting to feel a little stiff, you can always stretch them out in front of you and kind of kick them around. Let's go like this. You're welcome to do this at any time. It does take time to build up being able to sit for a long time like a yogi. Alright, so we're going to take our hands, our forefingers are going to be in the front of our shoulders and our thumbs going to be in the back. Elbows are going to be parallel to the floor. On the inhale, you're going to twist to the left. On the exhale, you're going to twist to the right. So it'll look like this. Eyes will be closed and your head will naturally follow you. So inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Perfect the posture. Make sure your elbows are up and parallel to the ground. They can drift off after a while. We're almost there. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. And keep going. This also is a good exercise that stimulates and stretches the lower and the mid-spine. And inhale, coming back to the middle. Exhale, relaxing the arms back down. Hands in Gyan Mudra, just feeling how you feel. Now you're going to take your legs out in front of you like this. You're going to bend down, take your fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Your thumbs are going to press into the nail bed of your big toe. On the inhale, you're going to be up. On the exhale, you're going to stretch your torso forward. And then again on the inhale, you're going to stretch up. Your head's going to come up last. And then on the exhale, you're going to reach forward, bend forward, the torso. So inhale up, exhale down. Let's do long, deep breathing here. This is a front life nerve stretch. It's really good for the lower and the upper spine. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, keep going. You should feel the stretch like right up here behind your knees into your upper thighs. Of course, always do what's best and comfortable for you. Never overextend yourself. And inhale, stretch up. Exhale, relax. Nellie came to say hi and to encourage you to keep going. You're all doing amazing. Say hi, Nellie. He loves yoga. Alright, so we're going to come sitting with the right heel tucked behind us. You're almost just going to be sitting on top of it. And you're going to stretch forward. Again, grabbing that big toe, pressing the fingers into the toenail of the big toe. And you're gonna come down and reach your forearms onto the ground as best as you can. This is a really tight move here, so just do your best. You're gonna reach the head down, forehead facing the floor, and you'll begin doing breath of fire here. Come back up. Exhale, release. And you're going to switch sides and do the same thing on the other side. So bending your left knee and sitting on top of it. Reaching forward, grabbing the big toe and pressing into the bed of the big toenail. And then bringing the forehead down to the knee and forearms to the ground, beginning breath of fire. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release. Feeling how you feel. And next we're going to spread the legs wide into a V here. You're going to bend forward. If you can, grab your toenails again. If you can't, that's okay. Just grab as far down as you can. Sometimes you need to grab your ankles or your shins. And the inhale is going to be on the middle. And then exhale, you're going to bend to the left. And then inhale to the middle. And then exhale to the right. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. back to middle. Exhale, release. Now you're going to grab onto the big toes again. This time you're going to inhale on the way up. Exhale, folding forward, bringing the forehead to the ground as far as you can get it, and then coming back up with the inhale. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale.
May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to. May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to. May the light of 1,000 suns shine.
Inhale, coming up.
Live the life of
Exhale, release. Bringing the legs forward, shaking them out here, giving them a nice pat, patting the soles of your feet.
live the life of grace that you were meant to.
And you're going to come laying down onto your stomach. Your hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. Your toes will be touching the ground here. And then you're going to stretch up for a cobra pose where you're going to bend the back and look back like this. And I'll be doing breath of fire here. This can be a